Oh, okay. Let me see. Hey y'all, happy Friday. I'm like trying to set up. Happy Friday, everyone. I am so excited that it's Friday. I hope you all are. Hey, my friend from Florida, thank you so much for modeling for us. You look awesome on the @Serena page. I'm so excited. Hey, Keisha. Hey, y'all. We're trying something new over at Sky Blue Media. I hope my lighting is okay for you all. It looks a little dark in here, but I didn't want to put my ring light on. I will say for folks that are that use ring lights, when you wear glasses, it's a little challenging for obvious reasons, so you can see the ring. So I'm keeping it. Kiera, hi! I'm going to be inviting some Sky Blue Media people into this, so hold on one second. If I can just do this here. For those of you who wear glasses, you know the challenges with a ring light. Christanna!
It worked. This is my first live.
This is your first live, Christanna?
Yeah, and if Kiara's still in the room, I'm sitting in her old spot where she used to do her meditations in the morning.
Oh my gosh, Kiara. Hopefully you're still there. All right, y'all. Christanna, I was telling the folks that I didn't put like a ring light or anything on because for people that wear glasses, the ring light, it looks like you have like two sets of eyes. Keisha says see on both sides.
Hi, Keisha.
Kiara said, haha, love it. She's here. So y'all, so welcome to this edition. So it's Friday. We all know, and please don't look at my nails. My nails are very telling that it is Friday. I had beautiful, nail extensions and tips on, and I kind of stress bit them off this week because it was a busy week at Sky Blue Media. And so in between my Zoom calls, I was like, there was one nail, and then I was putting one thing down. Another call, I bit them all off. But I'm so excited for some of you to be here. We are trying something new at Sky Blue Media, so we like to test things out, and I want you all to tell us how you like this new format of what we're going to be presenting to you. So typically once a week, I will meet with various members of our senior team or executive team to talk about what is on their plate, and we call it, the section of the agenda is what is the state of your plate, because we like to use good words here. So today we're inviting in Christanna Ciabattoni from Sky Blue Media. Christanna, I'm going to let you introduce yourself, and then I will get into, Christanna, what is the state of your plate? But why don't you tell the people who you are?
Thank you. Well, I'm Christanna. I'm our Director of Media and Strategic Communications. And next week is my 9-year anniversary at Sky Blue Media. I started my internship 9 years ago next week.
Oh my gosh. And tell the people, wait, so you were an intern. Talk to us about the journey. What was the trajectory? What did you do?
Well, I was working at a desk job at a pharmaceutical company, and the contract was coming to an end, and I was interviewing at Sky Blue Media for an internship, or I was interviewing at Penn for like a secretarial job in one of their schools. And I was like, I guess I'll just go to grad school and figure it out. And I didn't get the job at Penn, and what a blessing it was, because I got the internship at Sky Blue Media. I was an old intern. I was a 24-year-old intern, and interning at the same time as some of the employees that we have now, like Javier and Brandon. But yeah, I went from part-time coordinator to full-time coordinator to account executive, senior account executive, and now director.
That's awesome. P.S. Shout out to Kandwani. The way that my camera is set up, I can't press the wave button, but I'm waving to you. You're doing amazing things in Baltimore. We see you. So Christanna, getting into the state of your plate, what has the state of your plate been?
The state of my plate. Well, usually summer is a little bit more of a, catch up, catch your breath as we prepare for the fall. September, October, November is usually really busy, but 2021 and 2020 completely changed everything, and summer has been quite busy with all of the things going on. I hope y'all out there love to read, because we have I think we have 4 clients launching books in September, October, and November. We have a paperback version of a book on movements. We have a paperback version of Creating Good Trouble. We have a journal, and we have a book about Madam Vice President and all of her amazing lessons that we've learned by her speaking up and speaking into her role. So 4 books coming out that we're preparing for. Some of you
have
may
a full plate. You have a full plate.
Yeah, that's just like one of the side. Like if this was the cookout, that's like the mac and cheese. And then the coleslaw and the potato salad would be that the Olympics just wrapped, and we have the pleasure of working with an Olympic athlete who launched a really amazing shoe brand. So we are, not to use a pun, but I have to use a pun, coming off of the heels of the Olympics and moving into some cool new initiatives for the brand for the fall. We have another client who is launching, for anyone out there that has a small business, we have a client that we're launching a funding center with. So it will be your one-stop destination to find all of the funding and grants that you need to continue to thrive in your small business. Oh gosh, what else is on the plate? Those are some of the top line items. We're planning a media dinner, which is really exciting. We haven't had an in-person media dinner since definitely pre-pandemic, maybe even 2019. We did a virtual dinner during the pandemic, but this is the first time we'll be safely gathering a group of media together in New York and perhaps in DC. I'm looking at
your to-do list. I know you were looking at your to-do list.
I'm looking at my client list. We're launching a show with one of the biggest streaming companies that you all probably have subscriptions for. We have another client whose movie is coming out in the fall. So yeah, we are
and
booked.
It's a big movie, y'all.
Hi, Almaz. So yeah, that's kind of the high level overview, state of the plate. I didn't talk about, we have another client who's working and producing a docu-series for the anniversary of September 11th. And some of the team just got back from a really exciting podcasting conference in Nashville. Yeah, all among summer vacations, and also mid-year evaluations were this week.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. When you talked about evaluations, so on my calendar, not to get into the state of my plate, I have to review so many evaluations. And Christanna, I know that you have done so many evaluations this week. So you, in addition to all of the things that you just listed off, like we have this, we have that, we have that, you're also managing people, and you just had to do evaluations with people. So that's on your plate as well.
Yeah, and something that, I mean, to that exact point, and something that actually was talking with the team about in evaluations this week is, a lot of the work we do gets very transactional. And a lot of times we forget to step out of the transaction and into the reflection and into the impact. So I like the audience to chime in and type, how often do you set aside time to really reflect about the impact of the work you're doing? When we're in PR, we're in strategic communications, it's creating a plan. And then once you get into the execution phase, it can be very transactional. What's the Zoom link? What time is the client getting on air? Do they have their hair and makeup? What is the SAG after form? There's a lot of preparation. And then you have a three minute segment on Good Morning America, and then it's done, and you send out the recording, and then you're on to the next one. And what I've been talking with the team about this week is, really thinking about the million people that just watched that segment on Good Morning America and heard one of our clients say something that probably really stuck with them or changed their life or had them think about something in a completely different POV. So, you know, not to get too deep with everyone on this Good Friday, but a lot of the work that we do is so impact driven, and it's really important for us to step out of the transaction and use summer Fridays, use morning meditations, use the weekend to really sit and reflect on what we were just able to accomplish. I'm really, just really proud of the team for always showing up and showing out and being able to get our clients these really big opportunities that mean the world to the people that are in the audience watching, and maybe we don't see it that way sometimes. So that's been also on my mind this week.
Oh, wow. Christanna, I love that you touched upon so many things, because I do think that you're absolutely right. We are in constant go mode, that we don't give ourselves enough time to sit in the humanity of what it is that we're doing. We are in it. And I will say, just to you all out there who, you might be asking about PR and media, public relations is a slither of what we do at Sky Blue Media. So when Christanna says, I'm the director of communications, strategic communications. Let's talk about strategy for a second. Strategy is maybe 75% of what we do. We have to think about things. We have to understand the sentiment. We have to know what the relevant topical and seasonal conversations are. We also have to figure out ways time and time again to put our clients in a position to have a unique voice or to have a unique value proposition. So, when you think about goals and objectives and deliverables, the other thing that's on your plate is strategically thinking, understanding the landscape, knowing what the media talks about. Christanna, you typically will send the team, here's a great article to read as it relates to this client. Here's another way we could be looking at speaking engagements. Here's a conference we should be looking at. Here's a reporter we should be following. So I want everyone to know out there that this kind of industry and the work that we do here at Sky Blue Media requires an intellectual amount of strategic thinking. So snaps and claps to you, Christanna, for being able to do all of the things while you have all of these things on your plate. Talk to us about how you're going to because we have summer Fridays at Sky Blue Media, which means you log off at 3. What do you have planned to reset and revitalize and unplug for the weekend?
Well, I've been away these past 3 weekends visiting friends, and I had a bachelorette weekend last weekend. So this is my first weekend home in my own apartment. So I'm definitely take some much needed time to clean out the fridge and put away laundry. But Javier and I actually are going to the thrift store a little later when we log off. It's something that just helps you just be mindless and just hunt through the racks and not think about anything else, and you're just thinking about finding a good treasure. So we're gonna do that. And then my mom has a pool at her gym, and I think we're gonna go swimming on Sunday because it's a heat wave. So yeah.
That's awesome. I love that you're going to take some time to unplug and do something mindless because you deserve it. You've been working. So I appreciate that. But Christanna, anything else you want the people to know before you get off on your summer Friday?
Oh boy.
Hi, Grandma. Sorry, my grandma's on. She's like, hi, Grandma. I see you.
And I saw Rose's comment, always remember you cannot pour from an empty cup. It's so true. And I was talking with the team about that this week as well. But always just taking that time for yourself and to reset, even if that just means literally sitting in front of the TV and just binge watching. The finale of Love Island is this weekend. I'm really excited to see what couple wins. The mindless stuff, because we're overworking our minds so much during the week, and just everyone take a nice restful weekend if you can.
Awesome. Yes, we like that. Almaz said, hi, Grandma.
Almaz, I use in one of my evaluations, I use the economy of words theory. For everyone listening, that's how you can succinctly package up a pitch or something that you're writing in the least amount of impactful words as you can. So
The economy
Your
of words.
teachings have stuck with me thus far.
I love that. I love that. Snaps and claps to Almaz for teaching us all. I mean, there's so much. We're going to have to do one of these lives with Almaz. She's talked to us about the economy of words and just a multitude.
Sue
You said what?
Sue said that I did. Sue confirmed that is a true statement.
She co-signed. She co-signed. Well, y'all, listen, we are going to let Christanna have her summer Friday and get into her weekend. But if you would like to see more from the team as we continue or discontinue based off of the comments and how people like them, but we were thinking about having these transparent conversations. This is the first of maybe many of the sky blue state of your plate. And we'd like to invite you in every Friday. Before you sign out on a Friday, we're going to invite you in to listen to the state of our plate, to see what we have going on, to see what we might have coming up, because we want to take you along on the journey of the Sky Blue crew. So thanks so much for tuning in.
I want to nominate Sue for the next one because I saw she was at a really cool gathering last night, and she just goes to all these fun things in New York City, and I just need to vicariously live through her, and I just want to know what the scene is in the arts and creative world in New York. So maybe Sue can talk about that next time since she's
yes
so active in the chat.
And congratulations to Sue's partner who curated his first exhibit in the Meatpacking District on behalf of Art Noir. And if I have it messed up, Sue, you can come and clarify. But I was at the event. She invited a few of us because we were in New York, and it was phenomenal. So snaps and claps to Danny, and snaps and claps to you, Sue. And yes, you will be next. All right.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.